Look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state.
Hello and welcome to What the F*** Just Happened Today, your essential guide to the daily shock and awe in national politics. I'm Joe Amditis. Let's get to it. It's Monday, January 4th, 2021. Welcome to day 1446. Donald Trump pressured Georgia's Secretary of State to find him enough votes to overturn the state's presidential election results. Trump told Brad Raffensperger during an hour-long phone call, which also included Chief of Staff Mark Meadows and legal advisors,
"We have won this election in Georgia based on all of this." And there's nothing wrong with saying that, Brad.
Raffensperger pushed back, telling Trump,
"Well, Mr. President, the challenge that you have is the data you have is wrong."
Trump, however, continued to push his debunked theories of election fraud like stuffed ballot boxes, and at one point said,
"Look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state."
Trump later added,
So tell me, Brad, what are we going to do? We won the election, and it's not fair to take it away from us like this. And it's going to be very costly in many ways. And I think you have to say that you're going to re-examine it, and you can re-examine it, but re-examine it with people that want to find answers, not people that don't want to find answers.
At one point, Trump warned that Raffensperger was taking a big risk by not pursuing his false claims and threatened him with a criminal offense.
You know what they did, and you're not reporting it. That's a criminal offense, and you can't let that happen. That's a big risk to you and to Ryan, your lawyer. That's a big risk.
Throughout the call, Trump continued to assert that there's no way I lost Georgia, there's no way we won by hundreds of thousands of votes. In reality, Trump lost to Biden by 11,779 votes. Since the election, there have been 18 attempted calls from the White House to the Georgia Secretary of State's office. Trump's call to the Georgia Secretary of State may have violated laws that prohibit interference in federal or state elections. Brad Raffensperger said that while it was unlikely his office would open an investigation into the call with Trump, he suggested that a criminal probe could still be launched by an Atlanta area district attorney. Raffensperger added, "I understand that the Fulton County District Attorney wants to look at it. Maybe that's the appropriate venue for it to go." Meanwhile, a pair of House Democrats asked FBI Director Christopher Wray to open a criminal probe of his own, believing that Trump engaged in solicitation of or conspiracy to commit a number of election crimes. A top election official in Georgia accused Trump's legal team of intentionally misleading voters about voter fraud. In a press conference, Gabriel Sterling, a Georgia voting system implementation manager, systematically refuted Trump's already debunked claims of voter fraud, saying this is all easily provably false. Yet the president persists and, by doing so, undermines Georgians' faith in the election system. Sterling added that it was intentional, it was obvious, and anybody watching this knows that. Meanwhile, a group of at least 11 Republican senators and senators-elect plan to challenge Joe Biden's Electoral College win on January 6th, calling for an emergency 10-day audit to investigate Trump's numerous unfounded election fraud claims. The senators, led by Ted Cruz, provided no evidence, but cited unsubstantiated allegations of fraud and said they intend to reject the electors from disputed states as not regularly given and lawfully certified. The same claims have been repeatedly rejected by courts. The new Congress will meet on Wednesday to formally count the Electoral College votes. Mike Pence, as president of the Senate, will preside over the joint session, and he's already signaled support for the effort to vote against certification. And finally, COVID-19 cases in the United States eclipsed 20 million as Trump falsely tweeted that the coronavirus cases and deaths are exaggerated. Dr. Anthony Fauci pushed back on Trump's claim, saying the numbers are real. We have well over 300,000 deaths. we are averaging 2,000 to 3,000 deaths per day. U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Jeremy Adams also contradicted Trump's claims, saying there is no reason to doubt the CDC's COVID-19 death toll. The nation reported more than 210,000 new cases on Sunday, as hospitalizations hit a record high 125,544 people.
That's all for now. You can find the links and sources for all of these stories on the main website. And as always, visit whatthefjusthappenedtoday.com for the latest news and headlines. Until next time, I'm Joe Amditas.